just gonna wait for it to come on here. Should pop up here in 1 second. What is up, everyone? James Lynch here with UFC welterweight Daniel Rodriguez. Thanks for coming by, man. We're going to be playing some Street Fighter 2 here today. Daniel Rodriguez would kick my ass, no doubt about it. He's a professional fighter. He would kill me. I might have a shot of beating him at Street Fighter, so we're going to do this here, man. You were telling me just before this that you used to play this as a kid, right, in the arcades and everything?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we only got 7 seconds left. We're not going to count this game. We kind of just got into it now, but we're just going to shoot the shit. We're drinking some high noons here. And
yes,
we're just playing some video games, man. It's nothing better than that. If you guys have any questions, if you're watching right now, gotta subscribe. But yeah, we're just gonna be talking some fights and playing some video games, man. It doesn't get much better than this. So let's see what we got here. So you are E Honda. I'm sure you're not an E Honda guy, though. Am I?
No,
not at all.
More of a Ken guy myself.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot here. By the way, love the Dodgers outfit. I didn't know you were such a big fan.
Oh yeah, man. It's kind of automatic when it comes from Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's like when you come out of the womb, they got to give you that Dodgers jersey, right? Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, Dodgers or Lakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know. Yeah, we were talking basketball. I think last time in our interview too. I know you still keep tabs on it a little bit, but yeah, man, it's good to have you here. I know you're in Vegas now. You were telling me before we hopped on here. By the way, we got to just play this final round here. It's not nothing good's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna enjoy my moment of glory here. But before we get into the real game here, where you get to be your own character. But you told me the hands looking good, right? You were telling me that because I know you've been dealing with some injuries.
Yeah, just got cleared to fight about going on 3 weeks now, and yeah, just been grinding and getting back in the rhythm of things.
Yeah. Well, it's good. And so, and any sort of target time when you're looking to get back in there. Oh, by the way, you got to go. I think you got to press select on here. And then we're going to get you back in the game. It should say new challenger here in a second. Where are we here?
Oh, I think you're the
you're right. You're right.
I won that last one.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, okay. Got to give credit where it's due. Okay, so you're stuck with E Honda, I think, for now. So I think you got to lose if you want to be a new character. But you know what? We can switch.
I'm going to keep it going.
Hey, you know what? We'll switch. You can be Ken, I'll be E Honda. How about we do that? That way you can be your own character?
No, that's cool.
Okay, all right, fine.
I'll stick
you know what? I'll go with Bison. Bison's also a guy I like. You know the story behind him, right?
No,
so
I don't
actually. M. Bison was supposed to be Balrog because he looks like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But then, I guess, they got mad or something because it was too close to Mike Tyson. Yeah. So they had to call him M. Bison. He was called Vega, I think, originally. And Vega was someone else, so I'm not sure. But, yeah, it's one of my favorite moves here. By the way, people are asking, am I in Vancouver? I am not in Vancouver. I'm in Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's fight week.
Yeah, it's fight week, UFC 276. We can talk a little bit about that while we're playing some Street Fighter here. But if you guys have any questions, let us know. But we're just going to be playing some Street Fighter here. I'm impressed, man. Not even your character, and you're still doing the business here. But let's see if I can do an old... I'm trying to do the... oh, you beat me again. Yeah. Jesus. You're very good, man. I didn't know you were this good. This guy plays all coy beforehand, and he's like, yeah, I'm all right, but now he's kicking my ass here, so.
Yeah, like, when I used to play this, I was addicted to it a bit. I'm going to be honest with you. I was, heavy into video games.
I can tell, man. Oh, there you go.
And fighting games, like Mortal Kombat. One of my favorite arcade games would be a game called King of Fighters.
Oh, of course. Yeah. We might even have that one in here. But
yeah, that's one of my favorite games.
That's you know your video games, man. A lot of respect.
Yeah.
We got a question coming in. When are you coming back? When are you looking to get back in there? Any sort of ETA?
I just recently had conversations about that. And my management, my coaches, and we all agree late August or early September day would be ideal. And I actually someone called me out recently for a September 3rd fight in Paris.
Who called you out?
Randy Brown.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
Dandy Randy, what's up, bro? I'm scared of you, homie. What's up?
That would be a fun fight, man.
Yeah. And it'd be a nice trip to Paris, you know?
Yeah. Do you like that though? I know, some fighters, they don't like traveling because obviously it takes a lot of time away from home and all that stuff. But then there's the other side of it where it's you get to go to all these cool places.
Yeah, actually.
Where do you stand on that?
I'm all for it, man. Honestly, if it wasn't for, I don't think you're even playing, bro.
No, I trust me. E Honda's not my guy. I think I accidentally selected him here, but I'm trying my best here. Am I even? Oh, you're right. I don't think I am playing. That's why I was like, why am I so bad at E Honda here? We're still trying to figure this out here. Okay.
But yeah, dude. if it wasn't for fighting, I wouldn't have been. I probably would have never left Los Angeles. And if fighting has actually taken me to a lot of places, such as far as like the fights go, and like being in other people's fight camps and training places all over the world. I'm all for it. I'm all for taking time away, and as long as it's like I'm like training and fighting and doing fight related stuff. I'm willing to take time away from friends and family and anything that's gonna progress my career. Hell yeah, I would love to fight. I don't say I'd fight anywhere, but I'm just excited to be traveling the world.
Totally. And it's even for like us reporters too, like to be able to go like to Vegas or anywhere. Like I know for me, like I'm away from my family right now, but it's these experiences that, getting to be a part of these big cards, it's awesome, man. So I can relate on that level.
Yeah.
But actually fighting has got to be cool. Different crowds cheering your name, like that's got to be so cool.
Yeah, I haven't fought in the crowd for a long time. I think the last time was last time I fought in front of a crowd was actually my debut versus Tim Means.
That's right.
Versus Tim Means, and since then I've actually had 7 fights at Apex, including the Contender Series fight.
That's right. You should just
then,
make you a room there. Or
yeah,
something.
just fairly quiet for the most part.
Dude, I'm embarrassing myself right now. This is not me. I don't know. Maybe it's fatigue from media day. I don't know what it is, but I'm not up in my game here at all. So I got to try another character.
E Honda's killing it right now.
I know. Of all characters too, E Honda.
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna try my man Vega here. We're gonna see what's happening. But yeah, that's cool. Some people are asking about UFC 276 predictions. I know you're not a big predictions guy, but any thoughts on some of the fights? I'll tell you one that's kind of interesting, and I don't know if you've got a chance to train with him at all, but Sean Strickland is fighting Alex Pereira. Sean's an underdog in that fight. Don't really get that.
Dude, actually I have had opportunities to train with Sean Strickland. I remember when I first came. I actually know Sean Strickland from back in the days when he was in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, probably Cali fight scene, probably pretty small.
Training at Black House. And he was over there. He was over at I remember he was over at what's the one, that real famous one in Orange County is Kings.
Kings MMA.
Kings MMA. Yes, he was there for a while. And I remember sparring him the first time at Black House, and it was an intense sparring match, And then I come out to Vegas, and
the first guy you see is this loud guy.
He was working over at Syndicate, so I was able to get a bunch of rounds on him. That dude is tough, man. That guy surprised me a lot with some of his, I wouldn't be surprised if he sparred this week. There's been times I've seen him sparring during fight week. I'm like, man. But yeah, I think I'm actually really excited for that fight because I'm a fan of both guys. And I'm excited to see, just a great striking matchup.
That was a great striking matchup. Not much on my end, but dude, you slapped me to death there. I got to go back to my roots. I got to go back to Canner Ryu here.
Yeah.
I'm getting killed here. By the way, he must be up like 5-0, 6-0 right now. This is honestly one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, but it's all good. So you talked about Strickland there. Do you think he can do it? Like the thing to me is like he's got obviously stays standing. Pereira's going to have the advantage there. He's a glory kickboxer. Yeah. But Strickland's got wrestling and he's got good grappling too. I don't think
he just never uses it because he likes striking for sure.
Yeah.
I actually talked to him a couple times about this matchup, and he's really excited about it too. He said it himself, like there's not too many dudes that kind of get him like, oh wow, this is gonna be a good fight. So he's excited for it, and he's all game.
Yeah, you should have seen the presser day. He was making fun of all the media members and stuff, and for me
Sounds
it's
like
funny.
him.
Yeah, no, to me it's funny because he's, I don't know. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think he's like a natural comedian. Like the way he says what's on his mind, and it's I don't know. I like that.
Thick skin. You gotta have thick skin.
Yeah, big
for,
time.
For Strickland.
I don't imagine he's talking any trash to you, though. No?
Nah. I think I earned his respect in sparring.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're friends. He's one of those guys you kind of have to earn his respect, and by earning that his respect is like sparring with him. If not, like a lot of people don't like to go hard. He's one of those teammates that goes hard and will push you, and if you don't have thick skin, it can get to you, but he'll say stuff like, "Oh, don't be a pussy," or like,
Like what he says on like an interview, he'll say in that as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, God,
Man, I'm killing you.
I know, no, you really are. Okay, I got to switch it up here. Bison, we got to go with Bison here. He's got to do it here. We'll keep the questions coming here, everyone. Shout out to us. Does the Kevin Holland fight excite you? Of course, who wouldn't want to fight Kevin Holland? Though?
Yeah,
that'd be fun, right?
Yeah, honestly, I want to fight anybody. I just am aiming for the date.
Right, it's got to match up with what you want to do.
Yeah, so
like
hopefully I'll be able to have the opportunity to link up with my management and my coaches, and we could all come to an agreement on when's the best time for me to get back up in there, or like what's the best matchup, because I ended my last fight was versus Kevin Lee.
Huge win, man, and that was a short notice fight for you as well.
Yeah. Oh, you might get a win right here. Or not.
What? I literally was like, look at the damage. I was so close. Okay, it's okay. I learned something from that one. It's gonna come back.
Yeah. So ideally, I would like a non-ranked opponent for a comeback, and yeah, hopefully just to like get back in the mode and get back in the rhythm of fighting. It's been a while, and I haven't fought for a long time.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a way different pace. And right now, I just want to get that. I want to get the feel of that before I jump back up in there, and face a ranked opponent.
Oh my God! I just needed one more punch. I would have beat you. You have to admit those were at least a little bit closer here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna run it back again. I know you're sick of playing Eat Honda. I gotta beat you just so you can be Ken at some point here.
Yeah.
We gotta figure this out here. Okay, of course a new challenger's coming in. It's me. We're gonna do the biggest comeback here. It's gonna be nuts. So yeah, September. Need to figure out what the division looks like. Then want to ease back in there because again, like it'd be your first fight. Because when was the Kevin Lee fight?
That was August. So if I was to fight in late August, that'd be
more
exactly
than a year. Yeah.
Last fight was the August 3rd, 28th, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't know if you need to get that.
Oh, it's John Wood. Speaking of my coach, John Wood is calling me right now.
Is it? Well, I hope it's nothing important there. There we go. I stole a victory there while he was distracted.
All right.
You smell that? That's a comeback. I smell a comeback.
All right, 1-1. 1-1 on this one.
Thank you, John Wood, for that.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can win is if you're getting distracted here. So yeah, again, a lot of patience when it comes to making the fight back. And then we talked a bit about 276. I'm just trying to think of some other. There's a welterweight fight on the card. Actually, you fought Gabe Green. He's fighting Ian Gary. What do you think of that fight? That's kind of
Really?
interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Gabe Green actually called me out again.
I saw he said something about wanting a rematch or something.
Yeah, I told him just keep climbing, bro. Keep climbing up the ladder. If you earn your spot, you definitely could get it. But as far as that goes, I had to say it.
Well, no, you got to. I mean, you just came off a Kevin Lee win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that counts for a lot. And I know Kevin was released. Just let me bask in this very little bit of glory I'm getting here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now you can be Ken or whoever you want to be at this point. But yeah, I agree with you. Fights have to make sense. If you beat someone, like a Randy Brown fight makes sense in the sense that I think Randy's one of those guys pretty close to the rankings. You were ranked, but within activity, I know you're not ranked, but you're getting close to there, right? So
yeah, so that'd be ideal for me to.
Why are we in Brazil, by the way? Who decided this? This should be in Ryu's territory or maybe Bison's or something. So, anyways, trying to think of some other fights on the card. Obviously, main event, Adesanya.
Oh yeah, so Gabe Green. Oh, man,
Gabe Green. Yeah, we'll stick with that.
Gabe Green. He's a tough dude. Honestly, I remember my fight with him. Man, he took a ton of punches. Actually, landed.
Who, Ryu or your fight?
All right, you got me. I'm gonna have to go back to Honda on this one.
Yeah.
I'm interested in watching that Gabe Green fight. I'm actually be at the fights.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyone going to the fights? You may see a guy in a Dodgers jersey.
Yeah.
Although I think we'll probably switch it up. Yeah, I was gonna say Lakers Saturday.
I actually have this cool ass Dodgers jersey. There's Lakers colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Custom made or just happen to find one?
It's actually number 24 for Kobe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'll probably be rocking that.
Yeah, nice.
Damn, that takes away a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage.
So does that a little bit. Oh, rookie mistake. You know what I did there? I didn't use the right. I didn't use the. There we go. Finally, kick to the body, Bass Rutten style. There we go. It's good. What are some other questions we got as we're waiting for the next one here? So yeah, Kevin Holland. Obviously, you would fight him. What do you think of the open scoring in MMA fights? Help or hinder? I still think bad judging is going to be bad judging, right?
Yeah. I learned in Wait, what was the question?
Oh, you got a open scoring. You think you got to press start? There you go. New challenger.
I'm gonna have to go back to E Honda, man. He was killing it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Getting a little nervous. Open scoring. Do you think it's good or no?
Open scoring. What is that?
So open scoring is where like the judges, you the fighter will know the score as the fight's going on.
That might help. But honestly, I wouldn't want to know if I'm winning the fight because actually my only loss in the UFC. I lost because I felt like I was winning the fight, and I kind of like, I let my foot off the gas a little bit, which was my mistake, thinking that the judges, saw it my way, even though I had outstruck my opponent by 30 strikes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. Close one, though. Close.
Yeah, and I had outstruck. Actually, I was looking at it today. I outstruck Nicholas Dalby by 30 strikes. So I really wouldn't want to know if I'm winning the fight. I'd like to just, just keep that lesson in mind that I learned from that Dalby fight, and just don't leave it in the hands of the judges, and don't think that I'm winning the fight. So, yeah, I think it'd be best for me not knowing if I'm winning or losing.
Okay, that's interesting. I've heard sort of both schools of thought on it. I know in Invicta they use it. Some fighters like that, some don't. Ooh, did you see that move? That was a key jump there. They kind of did it by accident, actually, but I'm not going to really reveal that.
You just did.
I know. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. It's hard to play and answer questions at the same time or think of coherent thoughts. There we go. That was a key moment in this fight right here. Oh, you knew it was coming. Oh, good move. Good move there. What else do we have here? D-Rod versus Wonderboy because Wonderboy only wants to fight a striker. I don't know if he's going to wait till September, but man, you and Wonderboy, that would be a great fight.
Yeah, I actually saw Wonderboy at the PI today.
Mm-hmm. And you said, hey, how about a fight?
No, he was busy doing, I think, some media stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely was able to walk past him and size him up a little bit. I think that'd be an interesting fight.
Yeah. You look at it here, man. You're getting a lot of love. People can't wait to see you fight again. Someone's saying I heard Nick Diaz wants a fight. I don't know if Diaz is going to fight again.
Last I heard, Diaz wants out of his contract.
Well, I think they're talking Nick, not Nate. But...
Oh, Nick Diaz, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I've had the opportunity to train with Nick, and
have you actually trained with him?
Yeah, he showed up to the yard, and we trained. He's good friends with Joe Schilling.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I was able to get some work on him. I was actually kind of starstruck. I'm never really starstruck when I see other fighters because at first I was, but now I'm just like, hey, what's up, man? Because I'm amongst. I know I definitely feel it, but he's definitely one of those guys where I seen him, I was like, oh shit, it's Nick Diaz, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Like I've never seen Nick fight. I saw Nate's fight against Masvidal in New York. That was pretty cool. Actually, I saw him fight Pettis too on the Anaheim card a few years back. It's that guy. He travels in packs, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's pretty cool to see actually.
Yeah, those guys roll deep. They have to because shit. When you see like Nate Diaz walking around, he's got a he can't even get through a crowd. The crowd, everybody loves him. Yeah. Everybody's trying to say what's up, and I understand why they got to keep a crowd around them.
Jesus. Oh. Man, this is epic battle here. Running out of time. Yeah, it was. You needed one more shot. I needed like 50 or something. So we'll keep going with this. Did I get your DM? I did not get your DM. D-Rod should be undefeated. Got robbed in both of his losses. Yeah, I agree. What do you think of a street fighter? D-Rod comes to mind every... Okay, what do we got here? What do you think of a possible inclusion in the future of MMA in the Olympic Games? I would love to see MMA in the Olympics, but I think you have to do amateur, right? Because like it would just not work with the current...
Definitely amateur. That'd be dope to see. I'm surprised jiu-jitsu's not in... Is jiu-jitsu in
the Olympics? I don't know.
You know,
by the way, I'm not playing right now. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
What happened to my controller?
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see MMA in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
I think the...
Sorry, I think I'm going to turn... Oh, hold on. I'm going to try and resume this. 1 second.
Did I press...
Maybe you...
Did I butt mash?
No, I didn't. Yeah, it was my controller, I think, reset it or something, so I had to go back to the menu. Okay, I'm going to go back to my guy. I play better with Bison.
I think MMA in the Olympics would definitely have to be like similar to the boxing like form that they got, like as far as like amateurs and yeah, that'd be interesting to see. You know, I know.
Well, they do like the IMA double F, right? Like that's going on right now, I think, or it just finished. So I could see it happening there. But again, like, yeah, if you were to do like, you know, like MMA Olympics, it would just be too tough, and it just wouldn't work because of the, like, there's too, like, because MMA is an entertainment thing. Like, you can't put Conor McGregor in the Olympics, and then like, there's so much at stake for the UFC. Like, he's a huge name for them.
Yeah.
By the way, just gotta bask in this very little glory that I'm getting. It's great.
Yeah, I think he figured out the formula right here.
So yeah, MMA in the Olympics. Okay, let's keep going through these questions here.
Well,
Someone is asking, what else do we have? What was the one I wanted to get to? You guys picked the 2 worst characters. Hey, listen, don't be disrespecting Bison, man. He's the lead boss here. E Honda, I get some not liking him because he does the slap thing.
Yeah. He's a pimp smack. I like him. Honda's a pimp.
Yeah, he is, and I can't block this pimp slap by the looks of it. Okay, I'm done. Oh! I thought I was working with the punches there. People keep asking how much you weigh. Like
right now, I'm weighing the highest I get would be and this is even after like a weekend of cheating on my diet. And the highest I get would be like 195. Right now, I'm like in the low 90s.
Okay, I was gonna say because
I'm eating healthy. I'm right now I'm just trying to. It's weird because the UFC PI, they have me eating actually more. I mean, I'm eating more healthy stuff, and I kind of just do whatever they tell me to do. You know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, it's it's one of those things where. Yeah, like if you're eating the right stuff, I mean, just keep fueling up on it, and By the way, I got to ask you this because I asked this to every fighter. Do I look bigger than you thought I was? Like people think I'm like a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, this dude's pretty tall. He's taller than me.
Yeah. No, everyone thinks I'm short. I had someone who's like, you look like 5'7", like maybe $170. It's like I'm not, man. I'm like 200 pounds. And listen, I need to go on a diet. I'm a dad of 2, so I definitely need to sharpen that up a little bit. But yeah, I'm not small. I don't know. Maybe it's the camera, the angle, all that stuff. I'm not sure. But it could be something. But that's the number one thing I hear from fighters is they're all like, man, you're so much bigger than I thought. And it's like, well, I think I'm average. 6 feet, I think is average, right? So,
yeah.
Something like that. What else do we have here? So yeah, D-Rod already talked about how much you weigh. D-Rod's favorite weed strain?
Currently Gelato by Stizzy. That's one of my favorite weed strains right now. There's a few different variations of it. Man, this guy really don't kick or nothing, huh?
You got to do the jab, but it's working, man. I'm having
that's
like
my favorite weapon. That's my.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the closest D-Rod character that we have in this game.
Speaking of characters, D-Rod characters, they got to get me in the UFC game.
You're not in yet? I thought you were.
Nah, bro.
What?
Oh, got me.
Yeah, Balrog, he's kind of useless if we're being honest here. So, what else do we have here? Tell D-Rod to stop sitting out. Hey, he's not sitting out. He's injured. He broke his hand, people. Come on. You got to get with the program. Do a little bit of, thing here.
For those you don't know, I did get 3 surgeries. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's been a long process of, trust me, I'm as impatient to get in the ring as you guys want to see me in there. And
By the way, someone wants me to stand up. I'll try and go back here. Maybe you can see.
Yeah,
see
dude,
so
watch.
much bigger. Yeah. We'll do like we can do like a face off.
We're actually like the same size.
Yeah,
I don't know if you see me.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go the other way. But yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, we're about the same height. Yeah, believe it or not. So I don't know if that looks. Oh, I'm on. How did we get in the barrel stage together? This is weird. We just have to get the
Fuck
barrels. Yeah, I think we gotta get back to the regular level here in a sec. Yeah, we'll keep this going for a little bit longer. We'll play a few more games, guys. Keep your questions coming. Again, appreciate Dan, D-Rod. Do you like being called Daniel? You seem like you prefer D-Rod, if I'm being honest. What do people call you?
Honestly, I'm used to D-Rod, bro.
It's cool. If I had a last name that, like, if I say Jay Lynch, it would sound really weird, right? But D-Rod sounds cool, you know? Yeah, I don't know.
It just stuck. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Now I got a way to stop that. I got a way to stop that. It's kind of harder without the joystick.
I know. To be fair, we're using like Xbox style controllers for this, but it's it's interesting. What else? Let's see. Any other questions? How tall? I already said that. Spamming the move is cheap. Listen, it's a win's a win. That's what I say. I don't think it matters what you do. See, I'm using a variety of things. I got a good arsenal.
Got me.
You know, I'm like a Charles Oliveira here. I can, do the stand-up and the ground stuff. What else do we have? Fun fight. I would like to see D-Rod versus Ponzinibbio. Yeah, I mean, look, there's so many good fights. And your division is like one of my favorites. Like there's just so many good options, you know?
Yeah, especially for me. Matchups I'd like would be like me and Holland, Randy Brown, Michel Pereira, Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal's fighting Luque. That's going to be a good fight.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like that's like a random fight in the division, but it's awesome. You know, like
no, that's a great matchup. I actually like Luque. His style's like really cool. Like I said, I'd like to face a non-ranked opponent first before I jump back into the mix of things, and I'm pretty sure another win will throw me back in the rankings.
Big time. Someone wants you to be Ryu, I think. So I don't know if you want to appease the people here. I can't change Ann Bison if I keep winning. I'm probably going to lose here soon, but someone's saying Ryu versus Guile is the best matchup. Yeah, maybe. I haven't been Guile yet. Maybe I'll be him next or whatever. What else do we have here? James, could you last 30 seconds the octagon with D-Rod? Listen, I don't fight. If I was to play like hockey against you, that I'd have probably a decent chance there. But in a fight, 10 seconds, one punch. Although, I'll tell you this. I was at and this guy, I mean, you obviously punch harder than he does. But when I was in college, I got punched at a party, and I didn't go down. I just sort of got wobbled, but I stayed up. So that's my only fight experience that I have. But look, man, like it's not even just the UFC or the MMA fights as you've had. I know you've had fights obviously outside of that as well too. So I mean, you're if you could add up all your fights, I mean, your record, you probably had what, like 100 fights? Maybe
honestly, man, I want to say somewhere around 200.
Oh, geez.
Outside of MMA, I grew up. I grew up in and out of in Los Angeles, in and out of like the jail system and shit,
Yeah.
So I developed, along with my skill set, I developed a lot of it actually being in jail. It's like, kind of like a lot of, when I fight, a lot of people would say like, oh man, he looks so calm and like, kind of emotionless in there, because really it's just like second nature to me, these crazy chaotic situations that I'm so used to. And just like the fearlessness of like, that's why I'm never scared to fight any opponent. I'm taking short notice fights. I'm always majority of my career my UFC career has been kind of all short notice fights.
I know you had. Have you had a full camp yet? I was trying to think.
The Mike Perry camp and the one before Kevin Lee actually was I was scheduled to fight.
Was it Dwight Grant?
No, it was Khabib's cousin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and that fight fell out, and then someone stepped in for him, and then shortly after that fight, about 3 weeks later, or 2 weeks later, I accepted to fight Kevin Lee. So yeah, that all worked out, and really just I'm down to fight anybody.
Of course, man. Of course. You know, it's funny. Like, if you weren't, you didn't have the tattoos, you didn't, I didn't know you were from California, I didn't know your whole backstory. Like, you've always been one of the nicest guys I've ever interviewed or talked to. Like, you're just, like, you mentioned that calming thing. It's interesting because, like, I think your personality outside the cage would not lead to think that you would, like, be a fighter. But obviously, you look at you definitely look like a fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that in a good way, man. Like, you look the part.
Yeah, a lot of people say that about me. Like, even a lot of my training partners, like, man, I'm a whole different person, even like in training. Finally, I'm a whole different person, even in training. Then it's just something about when, they close that cage. When they lock that cage, it's just like a flip. Like, and even Sean Strickland told me himself. He's like, I got to give it to you. You show up to fight. When it comes fight night, you definitely turn it on. So. That's one of the things. Oh man, I can't. Oh man.
Speaking of showing up to fight, you didn't really in that one.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard. Listen, if you're just joining the stream now, he kicked my ass like 5-6 fights in a row. So this is just me getting a little bit of revenge. And even still, I'm still down to fight here. So it's a key moment. But sorry, I interrupted you. It's gonna happen when we're doing this type of format here. But. Let's get to a few more questions here. Take James to the strip club. I don't like strip clubs, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't know. As a guy, I'm gonna talk a little bit off, MMA here for a sec. But like, there's some, when you pursue a girl or you hook up with a girl or something, it's that whole like chase of like getting the girl is like there's something like that's almost as fun as like the part of like actually being with. And I'm married. I'm not trying to talk crude here, but. Like going to a strip club, if I know a girl is not into me, especially like when there's money involved, like I just can't get into it. I don't know. It's like I know that she's just doing it because of the money. So it's a big turnoff. I don't know. Strip clubs are not for me. So I've been to strip clubs, but
especially when they talk to you like so generic, like the typical stripper talk.
Let's hear your stripper impression here. I'm curious.
They're always calling you baby or honey or sweetie.
Hey, honey.
Yeah. I hate sweetie.
Yeah. Come on. I'm a man,
Yeah.
Say something, actually good here. But yeah, no strip clubs for me, especially not here. They're friggin', you can imagine. You have to take out a mortgage to go to a strip club here, I think. What else do we have? Let's see. Oh, where are we? Oh, sorry, I didn't mention. So we're at the Park MGM. That's where I'm staying here this week. No stalkers, please. But I'm not telling you what floor. And yeah, D-Rod's, you live in Vegas now, but you were telling me off air that you're actually going to be leaving shortly. I think you were telling me or something.
Yeah. Plan on moving back to Los Angeles. I would be coming back to Vegas, when I have fight camps, train at Syndicate.
Yeah, it seemed like you and John Wood really got along well. Like I hear that from so many people. Like certain guys just really click with John Wood.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Actually, one of the reasons why when I moved down here was because I was actually in fight camp with Cowboy getting ready for the Perry fight, and. So I went to Syndicate, and John was a great coach. I actually met John at the BMF ranch, and when he was helping train Cowboy I forgot what fight it was, but he actually helped hold pads for me and train with me for. Actually, had already been scheduled to fight Kevin Holland, my second UFC fight.
By the way, I just noticed now the laptop thing was up there. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You were saying...
Yeah, I had already been scheduled to fight Kevin Holland, and it was on short notice. I stepped up to fight him, and I guess like a week prior, a week before that, I guess he had got an injury or something, and I ended up fighting Gabe Green.
That's right. Yeah, I do remember that. By the way, I'm not trying to use the same move. It's just kind of working out here because people are going to give me a hard time for that.
I never use this guy. So.
By the way, shout out to my buddy MMA Locker Room, a.k.a. Mills. He's a Cali guy, too. He's asking, what Jordans are you wearing right now? I don't think... Are you? Oh, you are wearing Jordans.
I'm actually wearing Jordans.
So I own one pair of Jordan 1s. They're black and orange. Yeah. Show the audience here. I don't mind
a
sweet smelling.
All white 3s. For those of you that... No, I'm sneakerheads. All the sneakerheads,
I love Jordans.
I stay fresh.
I only. Oh, sorry. I did. You know
what?
No. You know what? You get one back on me. That was. I wasn't thinking. You know what? That's the equivalent of like doing an illegal knee in a fight. There. I wasn't thinking there. Okay, we're even. And you're doing the tiger. Yeah. So I own one pair of Jordans. They're black and orange. I'm a Vancouver Canucks fan. That was their original colors, was black and orange, so that's why I got them. And so if I wear them with the Canucks jersey, and I got a black Canucks jersey, I should show you the logo sometimes. It looks super cool. So I love, like, I respect sneakerheads. I think that's like such a cool thing to get into because there's just so many, like, it's such a big community.
Yeah, and I just I'm probably one of the only dudes in the UFC PI or like just always fucking every day I'm just looking fresh as hell. It's just something I just love to do. I just love looking good. I love having dope ass kicks on my feet and you know, it's kind of just my thing.
Let's get to some more. Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Do you know who that is? He fought Neil Magny last week in the co-main event. Russian dude, trains out of Sanford.
Didn't catch that fight.
No worries. Someone's asking about him. What do we have? Some Canadian. Who does D-Rod want to fight? Again, we're going to wait till we get back. Randy Brown might make sense in September. Who's the best guy D-Rod has trained with? Great question.
Best guy that I've trained with.
Maybe like skill-wise, I think.
Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah?
Yeah. That guy.
You're not the first person who's told me that. Someone else trained with him, I know, and was saying, like, I've never been hit. Like, I never was, like you couldn't see his punches because he was so quick.
It's not only that, man. I'd say as far as, like, I've trained and sparred with kind of some of the best fighters, you know, out here. And as far as, like, being, like, I would have to say Yair is the most dangerous fighter that I've ever had the opportunity to train with. He's hitting me like he's just so explosive and so unpredictable and so like just has so much weapons, you know. And I feel like even his wrestling is so underrated for being his size and fighting in the weight class that he does. You know, and just like his hard work. That guy works hard. And you know, out of all the fighters, you know, I've trained with some of the best dudes in the world. Like I said, like even some of the best strikers, and I could say Yair is probably the most dangerous dude that I've ever had the opportunity to work with. You
that's quite the compliment.
Yeah, I'm happy we're not in the same division.
Yeah, no, I bet. We'll play like 2 more games here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got to get sleep. I gotta do some more content after this. But glad you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm gonna try and do more of this week. Look, when you go to fight week, especially now with the pandemic, everyone's uploading the same content. I want to give you guys something a little bit different, and I love playing retro video games. Except when I lose, like I am right now. I love doing this, so it kind of worked out well. And by the way, I got to give this guy credit. So we were supposed to do this at 8. I had a controller break, and I had to go all the way to Walmart outside the strip to get a new controller, and it didn't even work. But then the cable for my old controller somehow made it work. So I think there's something wrong with the USB dongle. Anyways, point I'm trying to make is here. This guy's awesome. I was about 30 minutes late, and he still came to do it. So
that's all good. I love video games.
Yeah, exactly. I probably had you at video games. Yeah. You know, that was sort of the big thing there. So that's good. I'll just get some more questions in, guys. We'll try and get a few more here. Again, appreciate D-Rod doing this. Is James trying to get another Colby interview soon? Colby's been like just MIA. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on with the whole Masvidal thing. I'm kind of just. I might shoot him a text. So
Colby's in the witness protection agency right now, bro.
Yeah. You still getting? By the way, you still getting fans giving you grief for that?
Yeah. His fucking fans are outrageous, bro.
Yeah, I bet. So Colby only does interviews with like a handful of people. I'm one of them. Listen. I have my own opinion on Colby. My opinion is like, you know, does he cross the line? Yes, but he's always been good to me. So it's one of those things. And listen, I'm sure we all know someone that is good to them, but then maybe not good to everyone else. That's what I would put Colby in that category. Like he's always been cool with me. So
yeah, I could put Strickland in that category.
I like Strickland though. Strickland again, same thing. He's been great. He actually said something nice to me at Media Data. He's like, "Oh, you're that Canadian." Actually, do you know Aaron Jeffrey? He trains at Syndicate sometimes with mullet and everything. Yeah. So I've known Aaron. I've known Aaron forever because I used to live in Toronto, and Aaron fought in the local scene there. And I know Aaron and Strickland have kind of put like a good friendship together.
Yeah. Actually, I met Aaron and we were actually a part of. He was actually helping me a part of. I forgot, it was actually the Nagamenov fight.
Good move there.
And he's a major wrestler, so he was definitely destroying me in wrestling class. But it all worked out, you know. He should. Yeah, I was here for him when he was getting ready for his last fight, the Contender Series.
That's right. Yeah, he's a good dude. Okay, a couple more questions here. You guys played Street Fighter 4 and PS4. I don't own like I don't. I just play. I have a Nintendo Switch, but I just play like I play like old games pretty much like this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you play like newer ones, right?
Yeah, I play a lot of like basketball.
Yeah.
That's really my jam. Is
Sports
I play like
games.
a lot of UFC. I play a lot of NBA 2K or like Madden or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into these new shooting games.
Because everyone's playing them, right?
Yeah, like what is it? Like Fortnite, Modern Warfare, and stuff. It's just sometimes I don't have the time. You know. Plus, I got a little dude at home that's hogging up the controllers.
Yeah, no, I bet. Have you? Yeah, we're only gonna play this game. We're only gonna play a little bit longer. Just other quick questions. Let's see. Hit that. Oh, what do we got here? Sorry, who do we got in Ortega versus Yair? I asked you about that in an interview a little while ago. You know both guys really well, so it's kind of a tough call.
Yeah.
I got Ortega only because he's been a little bit more active, and I don't know. He's so, to me, like, and we just talked about how great Yair is, and I completely agree with all of that. But the one thing I will say, just again, outsider's perspective, you train with both guys. Or no, actually no. Maybe you haven't trained with Ortega, but you know him or something, right? You're telling me,
no, we're cool. Big fan of Ortega. You know, we're both from Los Angeles. He's probably one of the only dudes that's originally from Los Angeles and kind of grew up on, like, kind of like under the same conditions. You know, you know, kind of like hood background, which is like I'm a huge fan of that because he's probably the only dude that I could really relate to as far as that goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has been more active than Yair lately. The thing is with Yair is he you know he's like he's waiting for his you know title shot. He feels like he had earned it. You know, and he's what, the number 3 ranked guy right now, and he's just trying to, like, he only really wants fights that make sense,
yeah,
that are gonna lead to like that title shot, you know.
Key mistake there. No, I agree. I just think Ortega's got such an advantage. Like, I know he's obviously Ortega's striking's come a long way. We saw that zombie fight. By the way, great comeback there, just FYI.
Nice.
But I think the X factor could be the ground game. Like, I could see the striking being competitive. I would give the edge to Yair there. But if it hits the mat, like Ortega was this close to being the new champ with that choke on Volk. Like, I thought he was done, like Volkanovski, and it just shows how good of a fighter he is to get out of that. Like, it was crazy. That was one of the craziest fight. That round was just insane. What happened there? So yeah, I'm edging him, but it's a very, very close fight there. Okay, a couple more here. What other games you guys play? We're just sticking with this one. Have you trained with Jordan Levitt at Syndicate?
Yeah.
He's a bit lighter. Do you think he can beat Patty Pimblett?
Jordan has a very, very awkward, different style. But one thing I can tell you about Jordan, he's got amazing wrestling, and he's incredibly strong. You know, he's got a different persona than most of us. You know, it's like he's super funny. He's a good dude, and I do think that you know, I'm definitely interested to see how the fight goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Okay, we'll get these last 2 questions here, and then we'll finish this game off. If not fighting, would D-Rod rather be a baseball player or basketball player?
Basketball player. Actually, before I started doing MMA, I was actually trying to like start to go to a community like a community college just to play ball, and I ended up because I was like really good. I was really good at it, actually. I just never had the opportunity to play because, like, you know, I like I said, I was in jail a lot, and you know, I spent a lot of time playing some prison ball. And
how are you in prison compared to some of the other guys? Pretty good?
Yeah, man, I was pretty solid.
Nice. You know what? I made a mistake. I kept doing that move. I should have switched it up at the end. That was my mistake there. Okay, so basketball player. And last question, besides yourself, what does D-Rod think has the best ink in the UFC? Great question. I know you're a tattoo guy.
Man. Let's see, who has some sick tats? Some of the best. I think Sean Brady's ink's pretty tight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Who else? Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a whole bunch.
Yeah, I like his back tattoo. Is fucking sick. And as far as tattoos goes, I'm gonna end up being like the most tatted fool in the UFC. By the end of my career, I should be head to toe, just inked up everywhere. And hopefully by the time next time I fight, my whole stomach should be done.
Oh, cool.
So I should be.
They're trying to do two things at once.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this: Do you find tattoos on women attractive?
Yeah.
If a girl can pull it off well, I think it can look great. Like I think Jessica Rose Clark, she's got it. She did a great job with her tattoos. I think they look cool. That's just one that came.
Damn.
Are we gonna end here with me winning? Or
Yeah,
okay,
I'll
that's
let you
cool.
get it.
That's
I'll
cool.
let
Hey,
you
buddy,
get it, bro.
thanks so much for doing this, man. This was fun.
I got
This
my
was great.
palms all sweaty over here.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
nervous.
I know it's getting intense. Before you get out of here, if there's anything, we'll leave the game as is. If there's anything you want to mention before you get out of here, you can look right into that camera. Any sponsors, social media, whatever, man. You get the last word. Here.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys, anybody want to hit the best cannabis ever, make sure you mess with Stizzy, and make sure you check out me and the homie Sasha's podcast, the Up and Comers podcast. And we'll be keeping you updated on fights and shoe game and all kinds of other stuff. Let you guys know what we're doing in training. And you guys will definitely hear the first of fight news on that show. And stay tuned. It's gonna be some dope stuff coming up.
All right, guys, and follow me. I'll be covering the rest of the UFC 276 card this week. We got the press conference tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I'm hoping to do more of these this week if we have time. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.
Cool, man. Thanks.